All right, welcome back. We've already covered the basics of what adult telomerase-positive stem cells, or aTPSCs, can do, but today we're diving into something truly revolutionary. I'm talking about a strategy that doesn't just treat heart attacks. It could actually reverse the damage by rebuilding the heart muscle from the inside out.
So, where are we headed? Well, first we'll unpack why a heart attack leaves a permanent mark. Then, we're going to explore the heart's own secret network of pathways that makes this whole thing possible. After that, we'll see how the repair is a two-pronged attack, from the inside out and the outside in, and finally, how it all comes together in a very specific, coordinated protocol.
Okay, let's start at the beginning, the problem itself. To really get why this new approach is such a game changer, we have to understand what happens to the heart after an attack and, why the body's natural healing process actually falls short.
So, a myocardial infarction, what we all know as a heart attack, is unfortunately a death sentence for a piece of your heart muscle. It's pretty straightforward. A coronary artery gets blocked, the blood flow stops, and the heart tissue that it was feeding, well, it starves of oxygen and dies. And that damage is permanent.
Now, your body, of course, scrambles to fix the damage, but its solution isn't ideal. It patches up the hole left by the dead muscle with scar tissue. And here's the problem. Scar tissue is just a fibrous patch. It can't contract, it can't pump, it's just filler.
And that one patch of non-working tissue sets off this terrible chain reaction. The heart's overall pumping power goes down. You can get a dangerous bulge called an aneurysm. It can even mess with the heart's electrical signals, causing arrhythmias. And bit by bit, all of this can lead straight to progressive heart failure.
And that really gets to the heart of the matter. The medicines we have today are great for managing symptoms. They can lower blood pressure, ease the strain on the heart, but they don't fix the root cause. They can't bring that dead muscle back to life.
So, if our current drugs can't rebuild the heart, what can? Well, to fix something, you first have to be able to get to it, and it just so happens the heart has this incredible, almost hidden, secondary circulatory system that's basically a perfect delivery route.
And what's really amazing is that the very tools we'd want to use for the repair, they're already there. You're looking at stem cells, both pluripotent and totipotent, just hanging out as a resident population in normal heart tissue. The solution is literally already inside the building.
So how do we get our repair crew where it needs to go? Through these things, the Thebesian veins. Think of them as a microscopic network of secret tunnels. They're these tiny little channels that crisscross the entire heart muscle, and with every beat, fluid gets pushed back and forth through them. It's like a secret back door into the deepest parts of the heart.
And this unique anatomy, this system of secret tunnels, opens the door for truly brilliant strategy. We don't have to just work from the outside in. We can actually start the repair deep inside the heart muscle and work our way out.
Okay, this is it. This is the slide that makes it all make sense. Look at the numbers. The Thebesian channels are only 3 to 5 microns wide. That's tiny. A red blood cell, at about 7 microns, is way too big to get in. Same goes for the bigger stem cells. But look at the totipotent stem cell, the TSC. At 0.1 to 2 microns, it's the only one that can fit. It's like having the only key to a locked door.
This size difference is literally everything. It means these tiny TSCs can slip right into that Thebesian network. And with each beat of the heart pushing and pulling, they can navigate deep inside the damaged tissue to places that no other type of cell, when given intravenously, can ever hope to reach.
But you can't win a battle on just one front, right? To repair the entire thickness of the heart wall, you need a coordinated attack. So while those tiny TSCs are doing their work from the inside, a second wave of reinforcements is sent in the old-fashioned way.
These guys, the larger PSCs and MesoSCs, they're delivered through a standard IV. They just go with the flow of the bloodstream into the heart's main highways, the coronary arteries, and from there they can get to work on the outer layers of the heart muscle and the bigger blood vessels.
And that's how you get this perfect pincer movement. You've got the tiny TSCs working from the inside out, rebuilding the deep heart muscle. At the exact same time, you've got the larger PSCs and MesoSCs working from the outside in, fixing the outer muscle and the main arteries. It's a total comprehensive repair that covers all the bases. Okay, so the theory is beautiful. It's elegant. But what does it actually look like for a patient? How do you put this into practice? Well, the protocol itself is just as clever as the biology.
It's a two-part IV infusion, usually given right in the arm, in the median cubital vein. The first bag contains the TSCs. And here's the critical part. They infuse it incredibly slowly,
over 3 to 4 hours. Why? Because you have to give those tiny cells enough time to circulate around and actually find their way into those little Thebesian channels. You can't rush it.
Then, as soon as that slow drip is done, they immediately hang the second bag. This one has the bigger PSCs and MesoSCs, and it's infused way faster, more like 30 to 45 minutes. That gets them into the main coronary circulation quickly. It's all about precise timing, getting the right cells into the right pathways to do their jobs.
And what's the result? Just look at this. This is from a preclinical model, and those green cells are the infused stem cells. You can see them literally weaving themselves back into the fabric of the heart, fixing blood vessels, rebuilding muscle fibers, and restoring the connective tissue. It's not a patch job, it's a genuine reconstruction.
So what does the future hold? It could get even easier. Just imagine triggering this exact same healing cascade, but without needing any infusions at all. That's the whole idea behind new research into something called CNSP. It's a supplement that aims to wake up the body's own stem cells right where they live. Healing a heart could one day be as simple as taking a pill.
So let's just quickly run through the main points one more time. A heart attack creates scar tissue that our current drugs can't fix. But the heart has this secret weapon, a dual vascular system. This therapy uses that system for a brilliant inside-out, outside-in attack. The tiny TSCs use the microscopic Thebesian veins, while the bigger guys use the main coronary arteries for a complete top-to-bottom repair.
I mean, this really shifts how we think about medicine, doesn't it? We're moving beyond just managing damage and into the realm of true regeneration, using the body's own master architects to do the work. It really makes you wonder, if we can do this for the heart, what's next on the list?